I want to have a little side segment, just a quick one about this trio. Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Tobias Harris. Vets that were added to this team, immediately impacted winning, immediately helped this team win a lot of games in the regular season. They have each had huge moments throughout the year. And even in this series, they've had good moments. But there's a reason that these three guys are on the Pistons this season. And look, I'm honestly never really been a fan of Tim Hardaway Jr., never been a fan of Tobias Harris, and I'm kind of 50-50 with the Malik Beasley thing. And it's just they all have one common denominator with these guys, and it's when you need them most, they tend to vanish. And yes, they're going to have big games. They're going to have huge moments. These are good players. Don't get that, don't mistake what I'm saying and thinking that I'm hating on them. They are just these guys that really good NBA players. They're going to help you win a lot of games. They will also vanish in some key moments. And why don't I just jump right into what Malik Beasley has been doing just so far in this postseason. He's had an insane shooting year, and we know he has the potential for that. He's a very hot and cold NBA player in terms of the shooting. And it's the reason why he's jumped around as often as he has. One, it's the defense part of it. Never been a good defender, right? Just always kind of just making mistakes and just not having attention to detail and just getting beat in really bad ways. But what keeps him on the floor, obviously, is the shooting ability, right? This guy, we know he can shoot on the catch. He can shoot off the bounce. He can get really hot, shoot over some crazy contests, shoot under some serious pressure. But here is what he's been doing so far. Game 1, 20 points, just shooting the lights out. 6 for 12 from 3. You're thinking, wow, if this is the Beasley they're going to get this playoffs, they're probably going to win this series. Game 2, in the most Beasley fashion, 9 points, 1 for 8 from 3. It just disappears, right? The shot just vanishes. Game 3 comes around. 12 points, 2 for 10 from 3. Jesus, you're thinking, okay, it can't get this bad. He's going to show up next game. And game 4 comes around, and he can't buy a basket until basically the end of the game. 3 for 9 from 3, and in the last 3 games, he's shooting 22% from 3. He is at 30.8% for the postseason right now. He's 12 for 39 on threes. Just the Malik Beasley experience, right? I mean, that's what it's been. If you have watched him throughout the years, you know that this is what he does sometimes. And it's why he's bounced around. It's one of the main reasons that he's also bounced around, because he's not really going to help you on defense. And then when he disappears on offense, you're like, what is this guy doing for me right now? Right? So, and no shade on Malik Beasley. It's just facts. Anyone that watches him knows that that's just true. Then you have Tim Hardaway Jr., just another guy that's very similar to Malik Beasley in terms of the streakiness, right? Like, this guy will have a great fourth quarter in this game, and if you look at just the totality of his production, just how he gets his baskets and how often he's left open and how often he lets you down, that is what happens when you're watching Tim Hardaway Jr. as well. He's 38% from the field in the postseason. And this is a guy that, look, man, he is very J.R. Smith-ish in terms of he could just get a basket in some very difficult circumstances, like he's in traffic and he just hits a step back 3, or he's being contested, maybe fouled, and he knocks down crazy shots. And then he misses wide open ones. He kind of disappears. He sometimes makes questionable decisions on defense, and it's similar to that Malik Beasley conversation. And then you're looking at Tobias Harris. Oh my God, the poster child of players that disappear, right? He'll have an incredible first half, and then you don't know where he is in the second half. Or vice versa. He'll have a horrible first half, and then he'll show up in the second half. It's the most mind-boggling thing when you're watching these three guys play. And when you put them all together in a series, it's just the ultimate lottery game of which Tim Hardaway Jr. game is this, which Beasley game is this, which Tobias Harris game is this. And that's also very hard for opposing teams to deal with too, because you don't know which one of these three guys is going to have an amazing game. because they're all capable of doing it. And, that's just, it's been a fun dynamic of this series as well.